Puri this is a new story, verse 213 and 234. The Puri Yatris proclaim the glories of Gaurahari. The Puri Yatris proclaim the glories of Gaurahari, because they came from Puri to Puri, from Navadvip and Shantipur, Ambikalana, and Saptagram, Shantipur, Katwa, and all many places, and now they've arrived outside the Gambhira. Sahasra jana najani kotar, Jagannatha deki yaila Prabhu deki bhar. Thousands and thousands of people had come to take darshan of Lord Jagannath. They suddenly arrived at the Gambhira to take darshan of Lord Caitanya. They really came from far away. Where did they come from? There's thousands of them. They came from Assam, Manipur, Tripura, very far away, East Bengal. Kehava Tripura Keha, Chatigrama Vasi, Shrihatiya Loka Keha, Keha Bangladeshi. Some came from Tripura, Chatigram, Srihat, and Bengal, Bangladeshi. Sahasra Loka, Karina Kirtan, Sri Chaitanya Avatara Kariya Varnan. There were thousands of people performing kirtan and glorification of Lord Caitanya, which was just precipitated or predicted a minute before by Srivas Thakur. He said, I'm trying to cover the sun with my hands as you're trying to conceal your identity as Swayam Swatantra Bhagavan, as that Swayam Bhagavan, Purnatam Bhagavan Sri Krishna in the form of Gauranga. You cannot do it. And we're a handful glorifying you. Advaita is glorifying you and a handful of devotees here in Puri, but actually all over the universe. Are you going to lock up the whole universe and stop everyone from glorifying you? And Lord Chaitanya is saying, and all of a sudden, to prove his point, he brought intangible, hardcore praman. All of a sudden, a minute later, the doorstep, thousands and thousands of devotees, Sri Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya Gaura Chandra, Sri Gaurahari, or whatever, they made up some kirtans. Jai Vishambhara Jaya Nimai Sachinandana, Gaurahari Prabhu Jaya Sri Gauranga. This is one kirtan we made. Jai Vishambhara Jaya Nimai Sachinandana, Gaurahari Prabhu Jaya Sri Gauranga. So maybe they're chanting that. And Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Vanamali, Jaya Jaya Nija Bhakti Rasa Kutuhali. This is what they were chanting, and so they're going on. They're just this is a whole Gauranga Kirtan. You want Gauranga Kirtan? Here it is. Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Vanamali, Jaya Jaya Nija Bhakti Rasa Kutuhali, Jaya Jaya Parama Sanyasi Rupadhari, Jaya Jaya Sankirtana Lampat Murari, Jaya Jaya Dvija Raja Vaikunta Bihari, Jaya Jaya Sarva Jagatera Upakari, Jai Krishna Chaitanya Sri Sachidanandan, Hey Mattagai Nachi Shatta Sakya Jan. So now what do you think, Mahaprabhu? Said Srivas Thakur. You're going to lock them all up? There's thousands and thousands and thousands of them. They won't fit in the Gambhira either. Unless you reduce them to Jivatmas. If you vaporize all their bodies, you can lock up all their Atmas in the Gambhira. Yeah, because thousands and thousands of jivas you can fit in your palm top. So he says, on the top of your palm. Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Vanamali, Jaya Jaya Nija Bhakti Rasa Kutuhali. All glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya, who wears the Vanamali, forest garland. All glories to the Lord, who eagerly enjoys the mellows of his own bhakti and bhakti rasa Kutuhali. Jaya Jaya Paramasannyasi Rupadhari, Jaya Jaya Sankirtana Lampat Murari. All glories to that Supreme Lord who is now accepted the form of a sannyasi. The topmost of all sannyasi, transcendental sannyasi, Paramasannyas. All glories, that same sannyasi who is Chaitanya is also Murari. And he's a Lampat, he's a Sankirtan Lampat. He was attached to the process of Sankirtan. A Sankirtan Lampat refers to one who is more intense, if you're a Sankirtan Lampat, it means you're more attached to Harinam Sankirtan than to any other form of devotion. So you're a Lampat. Lampat also means a playboy. So don't be that good. Sushiva Parvatam Vanashtamamada. He says he's a lumpad, no? Then it says, Jaya Dvijaraj Vaikuntha Vihari Sarvajagater Upakari. He's the best of Brahmins. He always enjoys in Vaikuntha Vihari. All glories to the Supreme Lord. He's the greatest benefactor of the world. And Sri Krishna Chaitanya is the son of Shachi. Jai Sachinandana Gaurahari. Sri Shatiranandan. In this way, hundreds of people chanted and danced in glorification of Gauranga. Now you can imagine, this is all going on in Lord Chaitanya just because Shiva's finished by saying you're going to lock up everyone. How many people can you punish for this? That was the last person who spoke. The next thing happens, and the next cameras are on these thousands of people coming in. Lord Chaitanya is looking, listening. Chaitanya Vatara, Vanamali, Dari, this, that. It's all about me. And now Shivas, you would imagine, so now what? What do you think now? Shivas Balena, Prabhu Eva Ki Kariba, Sakala Samsaragai Kutta Lukaiba. Oh my Lord, oh Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, what will you do now? What are you going to do now? The whole world is singing your glories. Where will you hide? Wherever you go, you'll be discovered and announce that you are here and be glorified. Muni ki shikaya Prabhu, e sabalokere, e matagaya Prabhu sakala samsari. Have I taught all these people to chant your glories? I've been here with you in Puri. They're not independent. The Lord is making them do this. Oh Lord, the entire world chants your glories in this way. Adrishya avyakta tumi haya onat karanaya haya jacha jivera sakshat luko apani tumi prakasha apani jari anugraha kara jani sehi jani. Oh Mahaprabhu, although you are adrishya and avyakta, invisible and unmanifest, you have now mercifully manifest yourself before the people of this world. You hide yourself and you manifest yourself. Only one who receives your favor can know you. Anugraha. Now how will the Lord reply to all this? Prabhu Bali Tumi Nija Shakti Prakashya Bhalao Lokeramuke Janilhana Iha. Mahaprabhu said, Srivas, I can understand that you have made these people glorify me by manifesting your spiritual Shakti. Narada Muni Bhajana Vina Radhika Ramana Name. Powerful. Devotees are powerful. They can create universes. Tomare Harila Muni Shunaha Pandita Janilana Tumi Sarva Shakti Samanvita. O Pandit Srivas, I have been defeated by you. I can understand that you possess all potencies. Sarva Shakti Saman. Sarva Kala Prabhu Bhara Jena Bhakta Jai Etana Sabhava Vede Bhagavata Kai. It is the nature of Lord Gauranga to always increase the glories of his devotees. This is confirmed in the Vedas and in the Bhagavatam. Lord Krishna or Lord Chaitanya, you see they're always glorifying their devotees. Hasya Mukhe Sarva Vaishnavere Gaurahari Vidaya Di Lena Sabe Chalila Vasai. Then smiling at the devotees, Gauranga sent them off to take darshan of Jagannath. Then they returned to the residence. Hena se Chaitanya Dev, Sri Bhakta Vatsal, Ihane se Krishna Kari, Gayena Sakal. Such was the affection shown to the devotees by Lord Chaitanya, who is glorified by everyone as Krishna himself. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahayanya. Nityananda Advaitadi, Jateka Pradhan, Sabe Bali Sri Krishna Chaitanya Bhagavan. Nityananda Prabhu Advaitacharya and all the other leading devotees declare that Sri Krishna Chaitanya is Bhagavan. He Sakala Ishvarera Vachanrangya Anjera Balaya Krishna Sei Abhagya. Abhagya. Anyone who does not accept the verdict of such great personalities but accepts someone else as Krishna is certainly unfortunate. Shesha Shayi Lakshmi Kanta Shivatsa Lanchan Koshtuba Bhushanara Garuda Vahan. The Supreme Lord lies on Shesha Shayi Nag. Shesha Shayi, sleeping on the Shesh, Ananta Shesh. He is the husband, the lover of Lakshmi Devi, Lakshmi Kant. His chest is decorated with the mark of Shivats and the Kostuba jewel, and his carrier is Garuda. So, this is the Lakshana definition of Bhagavan, Vishnu. Vrindavandas Thakur is defining that. Now he's going to explain that Lord Chaitanya is the same. Hey Sabha Krishnera Chinha Janiya Nishchoy Ganga Ara Karo Para Padme Ne Janmoy Sri Chaitanya Bina Iha Anena Sambhave Ekahai Vedi Shastre Sakala Vaishnave. Know for certain that all these symptoms are found in Krishna, and that Mother Ganges does not appear from the lotus feet of anyone else. Except for Lord Chaitanya, these symptoms are not possibly found in anyone else. This is a statement of the Vedic literatures and the Vaishnavas. Very long purport about the chin of the Lord. Sarva Vaishnavera Vakya Jayadare Lai Se Sava Janapaya Sarvatra Vijay. Whoever respectfully accepts the statements of the Vaishnavas is victorious everywhere. Hena Mate Mahaprabhu Sri Gaura Sundar Bhakta Goshti Sange Vira Hena Nirantar. In this way, Sri Gaura Sundar always enjoyed pastimes in the company of his devotees. So that concludes the pastimes of Gauranga. Next story tomorrow will be the Gauranga names Rupa and Sanatan. This is a very wonderful story of the meeting of Gauranga and giving them the names Rupa and Sanatan. So we heard this long, beautiful, just Leela we were hearing, the Lord interacting with his devotees. And there were, in this juncture, some commentaries, they say that these various kirtans that they were engaging in when the devotees came, because there's many renditions about the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, but some people say that they were chanting all these different kirtans that we heard, and what is what we just heard here? Can't just find. Oh, okay, it was here. Jaya Krishna Chaitanya Sri Sachiranandan. Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Vanamali. There's some people say that, I've heard lectures, and they say that some of the Vaishnavas that came there to Gambhir at this time when they were chanting Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Hari Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhupada, I was going to go, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhupada, Hare Krishna Hare Ram, Sri Radha Govinda. They were chanting this mantra. And this is the mantra that's very popular with Shamananda Sampradaya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhupada, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhupada, Hare Krishna Hare Ram, Sri Radha Govinda. And they say, and some people say that that's somewhat bona fide. Oh, we don't chant. But Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhupada, Hare Krishna Hare Ram, Sri Radha Govinda. That by the mercy of Chaitanya and Nityananda, one can chant the Hare Krishna mantra. And when one chants the Hare Krishna mantra, he realizes the Hare Krishna mantra is Radha Govinda. And he engages in the service of Radha Govinda, who are the Abhideya, Seva, Thakurs. And then he attains the eternal service of Radha Govinda in the spiritual world. This is kind of the idea behind it. So that mantra, I've even heard that it was somewhat, even though it was chanted, of course, in Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati's time, it's quite popular now. And he didn't say it was Apasiddhanta or wrong. This is what I heard. He said it's okay, but we don't chant. But he wasn't in favor of that other mantra, Nitai Gaur Radhesham. Primarily because their conception of those people, generally they say, what they say is Nitai Gaur, Nitai is Radharani. So when they're saying Nitai Gaur Radhesham, Japa Hare Krishna Hare Ram, this group, their Siddhanta, it's esoteric, but they'll tell you if you know them. So for them, there's no Rasabhasa and no Apasiddhanta, but Lord Bhaktisiddhanta didn't like it. Whenever they came by his temples, he would send his brahmacharis out on the street with gongs and wampers to drown out their kirtan. Boom, 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 like this. Out noise them. And Nitai Gaur, so that Nitai Gaur, they say Nitai Gaur means Radha and Krishna. The merciful form of Radha and Krishna is Nitai Gaur. And then Hare Krishna should only be chanted in japa. This is their point. So the Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati didn't approve that, of course, at all. But I've heard some statements that Bhaktisiddhanta said this is okay, but we don't chant this other mantra. Sri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Hare Krishna Hare Ram Sri Radhe Govinda. We chant the full Maha Mantra and the Panchatattva mantra, and that's all we need to attain perfection. Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai. Any comments or questions on this?